Good morning, good afternoon. Today's video is my recommendations on the 10 weekly activities everyone should be doing inside of Final Fantasy XIV. My name's Salamander and I will be your guide. Let's get into it. Adventurous squadrons allow you as the player to recruit NPCs that can then be sent out on missions. To unlock adventurous squadrons, players must first obtain the rank of second lieutenant with their Grand Company. The earlier on you unlock this feature, the sooner you can benefit from their rewards, ranging from XP bonuses, teleportation fee reductions, MGP and seal bonuses, longer lasting food, slower gear wear, and spirit bonding bonuses. Some wonderful extras for new and still leveling players. As soon as you achieve the rank of captain through doing your squadrons, you will gain access to the material coffer 3.0 and 4.0. They will cost 20,000 seals each. These will contain either a minion or a mount from A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood. A wonderful way to increase your minion collection without spending high amounts of gil or committing to long grinds. With a bit of luck, you may get your hands on some wonderful mounts. The Nightmare Pegasus, the Zoo, the Flying Chair, the Dodo, and even the Elderfurs and Petels from the Eureka regions. Save yourself millions in gil and a ton of time. Start your squadrons early on, and if you are yet to complete them, add them to your weekly tasks. Secondly, throughout the week during those daily roulettes, you want to be rolling on all items, be you in dungeons, raids or trials. A lot of players pass up on all gear drops. Do not waste them. Head on over to your Grand Company. Under the Grand Company delivery missions, head on over to the Expert Delivery tab. Before handing in, make sure you change this setting to hide gear sets. Everyone at some point has made the mistake of not turning this setting on. With the sheer amount of drops you can get from running your dailies and ventures, they can be converted into a nice quantity of seals. Seals of which can be traded in for many useful items, such as ventures, 3.0 and 4.0 containers, and a assortment of useful crafting supplies, alongside many other items useful at various stages throughout the game. Up next, we have the Gold Saucer, a returning feature in many Final Fantasies. For those yet to unlock, you must first finish your envoy quest through the main scenario, be it in Gridania, Ul'dah or Limsa. This will unlock the quest called It Could Happen to You, from the well-heeled youth in Ul'dah. Every day it resets, make sure you are doing your daily cacpot. 3 daily tickets, each of which can grant you up to 10,000 MGP. Every Friday you want to check out the weekly fashion report. These can nab you an easy 60,000 MGP. While you're at it, be sure to grab your weekly jumbo cacpot ticket. Chances are low that you will win, but it's all MGP that will add up. Doing these 3 weekly gold saucer tips will begin stacking up your MGP from week to week for those sweet rewards, ranging from exclusive mounts, glamours, minions, emotes, and various others. If you are looking to snag extra MGP every 20 minutes, be it 20 past, 22 or on the hour, a new gate event goes live. These events are fun, fast, and the extra MGP really adds up. Feeling lazy when leveling your crafters? I know I was. Gain massive amounts of XP for both your crafters and your gathering daily jobs daily. Under duty, head on down to the Timers tab. Under Timers, select the next mission allowance. This brings up the list of all items you can still hand in for the day. These hand-ins will reset daily, with XP scaling to your level. When handing in a high-quality item, you will be gifted both double XP and seals. An amazing way to level your crafters at a decent rate, without having to go through the grind yourself. You have either the benefit of crafting the item yourself, or simply buying one from the market board. You will be amazed how cheap some of these items go for the amount of XP you gain in return. Don't miss out on this easy XP. Add the supply and provisioning missions to your weeklies. Of course, we cannot talk about weekly activities without mentioning the Beast Tribes. They are a long grind indeed. The earlier you start, the easier you shall have it later on, especially if you're going for that triple triad card mount. Beast Tribes get significantly more interesting and enjoyable the further into the game you progress. No matter where you are in the story, you will always have access to a select amount of Beast Tribes, from A Realm Reborn all the way through to Endwalker. Beast Tribe quests can be done daily, with each offering up some XP for your efforts. Certain Beast Tribes will require either a crafter or a gatherer, and as you rank up, you will gain access to purchase unique mounts, minions, housing items. You will also gain access to many dyes and crafting materials. So for you newer players out there, begin them as soon as possible, benefit from what they have to offer, and save yourself a big grind later on. Custom deliveries. If you have access to a crafter or a gatherer, these are weeklies you 100% need to be doing. First up, if you are crafting, there is usually vendors nearby selling the materials you need for the crafting recipe. You get 6 hand-ins per week. Once you have filled up the friendship meter, you will be given either a unique glamour, mount, or sometimes both. Not to mention a small portion of gil with every hand-in. Hand-ins also include both white scripts and purple scripts. The type given revolves around the item you hand in. Gatherers getting gathering scripts, while the crafters gain the crafter scripts. So if you are a big fan of glamours, mounts and free scripts, add custom deliveries to your weeklies. They will take you no longer than 20 minutes per week to complete. One of the newest additions to Final Fantasy is the Island Sanctuary. Unfortunately, this content is only available to players after completing Endwalker. After completing Endwalker, players may proceed to Old Charlayan. There you can pick up the quest called the Clueless Crier. Upon completion, players obtain access to their own personal island, in which friends can also visit. To avoid committing to long grinds gathering items around the island, players instead want to be setting up their workshops daily, or weekly if you're feeling extra lazy. You ideally want to have a paddock full of animals to obtain items from daily, alongside tending to a garden that expands in size as you progress. To date, the island can currently reach rank 12. With currencies earned, you can purchase materials, housing items, unique minions, fashion items, dyes, mounts and glamours. Keeping up with this from week to week will allow you to sit back and do the bare minimum in order to progress. The Wondrous Tales. Firstly, to unlock you need to be level 60 and have access to the location Eorzea. Once there, head on over to this location and accept the quest, Keeping Up with the Alia pose. Completing the requested duties found within your Wondrous Tales will obtain you seals. Your book can hold a maximum of 9. There are 4 varying levels of rewards. Rank 1 for simply filling out 9 seals, Rank 2 for 1 line, Rank 3 for 2 lines, and if luck is on your side, Rank 4 for 3 lines. Obtaining all 3 lines is very rare, and will give you access to armor and mounts that can sell for very high amounts of gil. Firstly, you have what's called second chance points. These are obtained by doing content that has a new player in that duty. You can then spend one of these points to rerun a duty you have already run to earn a seal. Secondly, you can spend 2 points to re-roll the positions of all seals currently in your book. Very important to remember, you can only re-roll your seals when you have up to 7. If you have 8 or 9 seals, you can no longer re-roll. A great addition to give a nice chunk of XP when handing in, and easy weekly tombstones. Shared Fates was a brand new feature released with Shadowbringers, giving you more reasons to do fates. Each zone will allow you to rank up 3 times and earn currency called Bicolour Gemstones, another great little in-game feature that after some time and grind will give you access to new Triple Triad cards, minions, music, crafting materials and riding maps for faster mount speeds. And finally, we have retainer ventures, specifically quick ventures. You can obtain specific minions through ventures, which I have already made a video for and you should check out. But the reason to do quick ventures specifically is firstly they take 1 hour, and they are self-sustaining. The weapons and gear brought back can be traded in for seals. Then those seals can be converted into more ventures. From time to time, your retainer will bring back expensive glamours, and even the venture coffer, which can contain jet black and pure white dyes. On my server they can go anywhere from 300 to 800k depending on the week. And that wraps up the 10 weeklies you want to keep up with. Thanks for clicking on today's video, and I shall see you all in the next one.